Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be flipping through my entire BTS collection. This is something I wanted to film for a while. It was meant to be posted for Festa, but I had issues with my storage, so I had to delete the entire footage, along with another video I had filmed. So yeah, very fun. I'm now filming it again, basically. It also had to wait because I was finishing my summer courses. And yay, I'm finally done, and I'm free until September. For once, I have a summer break. So knowing myself, I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'm gonna ramble. So this video is gonna be long. I would strongly suggest that you get something to eat, something to drink, just to enjoy. And the reason I wanted to film this is because we're halfway through the year, and also I have some pretty big plans for my collection moving forward. Like, I think I might add a fourth binder, maybe a fifth. I am not sure. So yeah, I kind of want to keep a record of what my collection looks like now before I do all those changes. That being said, let's get started with my first binder, which is my BTS album binder. At the front, I have some fan arts from www Tajia from Instagram. They draw BTS with what they call real skin, so it means like acne and scars. And I love that because it's inspiring to me, who has been dealing with severe cystic acne for a decade, and it's just really nice to see people I admire with the same issues that I go through, because it reminds me that I'm not alone going through those issues. So that's why it's the front of my cover. So here we have Yoongi, Hoseok, and Jungkook. I wish I had a Jin one, but I don't think it would fit there. Like, it's a little crowded already. Then on the first page, I have fan arts from For Infinity, found on Instagram and on Twitter. And this is a fan artist I knew personally a few years back, because I used to be a fan artist myself. And they're incredibly nice. I haven't spoken to them in a long time. And yeah. If you're new, I bias and collect Yoongi, Hoseok, Jungkook, and Seokjin, but I will find literally any reason to collect and have all 7 members in my binder, which is why Taehyung is here on the first page, because I literally couldn't care less. He has to be in my binder. He's part of the 7. So yes, I'm a OT7 trash, and I'm fully proud of it. Over here we have another fan art by Tajia. I think this is actually one of the fan arts I wanted to put on the cover, but there were some that were bigger and some that were smaller. They're kind of like every sizes, so I put what fit into pockets and what didn't on the front. And this one is a fan art from Black Mural. There's no A in black though. And I love their art because I am into the whole gruesome, dark type of art. That's my thing. Yeah. So now we can finally get started into the actual binder. Over here we have my broadcast photocard collection. Broadcast photo. They're not photocards. This is probably the most interesting part of my collection. It's also the part I enjoy collecting the most. So here we have Jungkook Dope and Jungkook Run. And here we have my bias line, which I collect for most things, this is for the Fire broadcast. And then we have Spring Day. I only have Seokjin for now because Spring Day has been a pain in my ass. I can't for the life of me find the other ones, so that's fun. Over here that would be DNA, but those are extremely hard to find and quite expensive. unfortunately. But I do have quite a few that I managed to secure. I think I'm missing one actually. It was really a hard process, but I think I managed to get all of them except one. And here we have Fake Love. Actually, these were the very first 2 broadcast photos I ever purchased. And back then, I didn't have any idea what broadcast photos were. So, it was really pure luck that I managed to get 2 of my vices for a really good price back when broadcast photos were not that expensive. Well, I mean, these ones. The older ones, like the easy ones as we call them. The rest, like Word Hormone, I Need You, Dope, those were still expensive. Yeah. Those were never not expensive, I feel. And it's really funny, honestly, thinking about broadcasts, because I remember, I think it was May 2020. It was back then I was looking for Jungkook's Diary 2014 photo card, and I met this really nice Taehyung and Yoongi collector, and she was collecting broadcasts. She had just finished collecting Taehyung's entire set, including Word Hormone. And she kept inciting me, like, you should collect broadcasts, you should collect broadcasts. I would always tell her, there's no way I am ever touching broadcast photos. Because back then, On had just been released. There were only 27 sets, and the prices they were going for was crazy. So I believed that I would never be able to collect broadcasts because I would never be able to finish the sets. And here I am. How things have changed. Now I love broadcast collecting. It's so fun. Here we have Idol. I think this is perhaps one of my least favorite. I find the flowers really cute. The bouquets are top cuteness. But I don't know, it just doesn't fit Idol. Like, what is the correlation? What's the relation? Please explain to me. And then we have Boy With Love. Again, not top favorite here. It's just a bit too simple, and this photo shoot has been, like, seriously overused. Like, big hit, come on, get creative. And then we have the second version of Boy With Love. Again, a little boring compared to the older broadcasts. I don't know. And here I would put On. And then there's the new Butter broadcast, but I don't consider those broadcasts personally because they're photocard size, first of all. And I know Blood, Sweat, and Tears is also photocard size, and I don't collect those, that being said, because of the size. But the Butter ones, they don't really look, like, aesthetically the same. All the other ones are, like, pictures taken at the photo shoot or on the music video filming, and then Butter is, like, backstage. It just makes no sense to me, so I'm very glad it makes no sense, because I have no desire to buy them, especially not for the prices they're going for. So yes, I'm very happy. But yeah, broadcasts ended up being something I enjoyed collecting because there are so few of them compared to everything else, like albums and DVDs and mini photo cards. Those are always like new stuff coming out. It feels endless. But broadcasts, you know, rarely a new set comes out, so I'm happy. Over here we have Too Cool for School, and then we have the Oh Are You Late To first press comic, kind of. It's kind of cute. I kind of miss Hip Hop Monsters. Okay, go back in there. Just me struggling with life. Then we have Oh Are You Late 2. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about, like, what I pulled and what I hope to get. So for these album photo cards, Korean albums, I did collect OT7 for most of them, I think. And I put them in the Fanchant order. I originally pulled in mine Jungkook, and I have Jimin here, and these two are still on the way. Then we have the School of Affairs stickers. I'm hoping to get another one because I just don't like this, like, white. feels boring. And here we have the School of Affair tickets, and I actually managed to get all of OT7 except for Namjoon. It's like the universe is laughing at me because originally I pulled Namjoon arms out, and because I wanted to collect arms in, I sold him, and now I'm looking for Namjoon. It's like they know. And here we have School of Affair Special Edition. I actually used to own the first press for Jungkook. There was an issue with that. Long story, not gonna talk about it. I still own Hobie's first press. I'm hoping to sell it, but I don't think I will ever manage to sell it the price I got it for because, yeah, demand's not there. And I'm still missing Jin and Taehyung because I haven't really gone on Mercury Japan, and also I'm not really looking for them, so yeah, that's basically me for everything right now. I don't look for anything to buy, I just stumble upon it and end up buying it. These are the first press for Dark and Wild. I am thinking of moving Dark and Wild to a, what's it called? A pocket, and to sell this extra group card. This is actually the group card I originally pulled along with Jungkook. Also for School of Affair Special Edition I pulled Jimin, forgot to mention that. But yeah, so I originally pulled this one, but like all of these are horizontal and this one's vertical, so I'm like, you don't fit there. And I don't need to have that many group cards, so I feel like I might sell it and change it to an 8 pocket. Then we have H Part 1. So I originally pulled Namjoon and Yoongi. And yeah, I love H Part 1 so much. I don't like how big the group card is. Like, it's just, all of them are square and then this huge group card. Big hit. Then we have H Part 2. I do have Taehyung secured. Don't know when he's gonna arrive. I originally pulled Yoongi and the group. I'd have to change some of the cards for this set because they are so yellowed in the back. It's been bothering me more and more, especially Jungkook's. Like, Jungkook's card is like so yellowed. But at the same time, like, I don't want to search for those cards again. Anyway, here is Young Forever. I originally pulled 3 cards. Actually, I pulled Jin in one, and then I pulled Jimin and Taehyung in the other. And it's not the first time I actually pulled 2 cards in an album. That used to happen with the other group I used to collect. But back then I had pulled twice the same member, so it was just the same photo card. So yeah, that was pretty useless. But in this case, it was really useful to pull 2 different members. And this set is probably one of my favorite BTS sets ever, especially this group card. It's literally the cutest thing ever. I didn't used to collect BTS when this first came out. I was focusing on another group, and I was in high school, so I had to like kind of budget my money. So I didn't get any of the first press. I had to buy these individually, which is why this set was such a pain to get. I think this card brought me more trouble than like 80% of Jungkook's rare cards. Like, forget all his rare cards, they were easy. This one was hell. Wings. I originally pulled, what did I pull? Trying to remember. I think it was Seokjin, Yoongi, and then Jimin and the group. Yeah. I don't like the Wings polos because they're just so big, and the quality is like, because they're so big, the quality is bad. And that's just such an insult to Yoongi. Because this card, this picture, this era, these cards just didn't cut it out for me. These did in exchange. I love You Never Walk Alone so much. I think this is the one set I would always keep OT7 for, along with Dope, because it's just that cute. I originally pulled Jungkook and the group actually for this, and I believe it was Wings era was the first time I pre-ordered. Yeah, this was the first pre-order I joined because I had stopped collecting that other group and I was finally getting into collecting BTS albums and DVDs, so it was end 2016, so not so bad. Over here we have stickers from Love Yourself, her, because it's flat enough to fit into my binder, therefore I put it here. Why not? And then we have the photocards. So this is where I stopped collecting OT7 because I am broke. So instead I collect only bias line. And I actually really love how it looks on an 8-pocket page. I don't know, it just feels nice to be able to see two different sets on the same page. So here we have L version and then we have O version. And I remember, I believe I pulled Jimin for L. I pulled Yoongi for O. And I had a friend. She was a Yoongi and Hoseok stan. I really pick my friends funny. Like, all my friends like bias Yoongi, Hoseok, Jungkook. Okay, yeah, nice. Me too. And Jin. But yeah. So she had Jungkook and she wanted Yoongi. And I had 2 Yoongis from her set, so I decided, okay, I'll trade with you. So I did, but once I started collecting seriously, I had to get this card back. And it was basically the same issue as that School Love Affair Namjoon. It was now impossible to find or to get. So yes, lesson learned, I do not sell any card I need because then finding it again is like impossible. So I originally got Jimin. I traded him for something else. Might have been this card actually. Traded Yoongi for Jungkook, got Yoongi back. Then for version V, I pulled V. That's actually something Jenny mentioned in her video. In one of her latest videos, she's posted a few cents. And she mentioned that it was her type of humor to have pulled V for version V, and that is something I completely agree with her. And for this one, I had pulled Yoongi. It's just, that card is like, literally, I don't know, so weird. It's like, it doesn't fit with all the others. It's just so funny. My favorite card of the set is undoubtedly Namjoon and his pizza. Yes, it is everybody's favorite card, and I understand why. Then we have Tear. I didn't buy Tear for a very long time, actually. I didn't buy it until, I think it was after Persona. Because by Persona, I had never ever pulled Hoseok. I actually thought I was cursed or something to never pull Hoseok. And so in Tear, I had, I think, my second Hoseok pull. So it was after Persona. Tear came out, no, I didn't pre-order Tear because there was a Love Yourself tour announced and I wanted to save up for it. So yeah, that's what I did instead of buying the album. I do remember who I pulled. I don't remember in which order I pulled it. For Y version, it was either Yoongi or Hoseok, and for O, it was either Yoongi or Hoseok. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been Yoongi, Hoseok. I do remember the rest, though. This one, it was Jin that I pulled, and for this one, I pulled Taehyung and traded him for Jin. So that much I remember. This one I don't. I'd have to check my messages. But yeah, I love Tears so much. It is such an important album for me. It got me through a really tough time in my life. And my favorite song in that album, Paradise. seems to be forgotten by BTS. At least my favorite song of Map of the Soul 7 is now secured for a performance, and I'm talking about Louder Than Bombs here. So yes, these are the answer stickers. Again, flat enough to be put in my binder. They're coming here. I actually don't own the full set of answer. I didn't buy it because the tour was coming up and I wanted to get merch at the concert, you know, priorities. So I never purchased answer. It's still really expensive. The two versions that I own were gifted to me. For the first version that I own, it's Jungkook that I pulled. Still missing a lot of cards. Maybe because I never purchased the album. Yeah. And the second version was this Namjoon that I pulled, traded for Jin. And this one has a funny story. Because here we were in class. And my friend texted me and he's like, "Are you missing any BTS albums?" What goes through my mind then? Like, oh no, he's not gonna buy me one, is he? Like, they're not cheap in Canada, at least, because you got like the EMS and also the taxes and the currency exchange. It's really expensive for one. So I'm like dreading it. I don't like when people buy me things. I like buying people things, but I don't like them buying me things. So I'm like kind of dreading it. And then like 30-40 minutes later, he comes into class carrying a bag and I'm like, oh no. And he just gives it to me. And yeah, inside, answer, album. And so, middle of class, my friends and I are sitting and they're urging me to open the album so I can know which card did I pull, which was Namjoon. It was just so funny. But yeah, that's how my friends are. So he skipped class just to buy me a BTS album. So here we have the lenticulars for the Love Yourself series. There are only 3. I didn't know where to place them because I use 8 pockets, so they didn't really fit anywhere. So yeah, 6 pocket page worked out really fine. I actually have a friend who just recently pulled this one in her album. She was like, "Wow, there are still lenticulars in the albums." I'm like, apparently. And here are the Aurora frames for Persona. I really like these actually. Every time I visit the film strip. Over here we have Persona. Another story actually about this one is I used to pull, I still kind of pull, Jimin a lot. And I told my friends, and I also have really good like instincts with like pulls. I tend to know what people are gonna pull and what I'm gonna pull. So I told my friends, watch me pull a lot of Jimin. And so I pulled Jungkook, Namjoon, Jimin, and Jimin. And then for these, I also pulled Jimin. So I was like, I finished it and I was like, I had one of every member except Hoseok, which is why I remember that tier was after Hoseok Persona, because I still had not pulled any Hoseok. And yeah, I had one of every member except Hoseok, and I had multiple of Jimin, and I was like, you really love me, don't you? Hoseok did not love me, but Jimin did. Then we have some of the Map of the Soul 7 postcards. I only own 2 versions because, again, it's really expensive to purchase the album, ship them to Canada, and have the DHL fee on top of that. So, yeah. I actually went personally in a Walmart to find them, and they were expensive. So I pulled for mine Jin, and then I pulled for version 3 Namjoon, traded him for Hoseok, and then purchased a full Hoseok set, so I ended up selling the extra I had. I really love these cards. It's like all dark and like monochromatic. It's my thing. Then we have the B album photocards. There are too many of these cards, honestly. So these are on this row, column. On this column we have the deluxe, and on this column we have the essential version. And over here I would put the group random essential version. Then we have the first round of the B Deluxe Lucky Draws. I really wish I could own Jimin's card, like the horizontal one. Oh my god, it's so pretty. But here's the thing, I collect 4 members, it fills up a page, therefore if I buy a Jimin, where the hell do I put him? Exactly. So yeah, 8 pocket pages is really useful to stop me from doing, clown moves, like buying cards of members I don't collect. Then we have the postcards from the B Deluxe. And a lot of the pages from the photo shoot because I can. And this is actually one of the best decisions I ever made for my collection. I just love seeing these pictures. And I don't care if they take a whole lot of place in my binders. They are gorgeous. Over here we have the Be Essential random photo cards. I actually don't like these that much. I don't know. They're not wow. Still missing Jimin. The other two on the way. And the pre-order benefit. These I love. I'm so excited for better photo cards. I purchased way too many sets. 7 different sets. So hopefully I can collect OT7 for both random set, the pre-order benefit, the film strip. Not sure for the Japanese, might have to collect only buy a sign for that. Yeah. And then here I'm gonna be placing all the Be Essential and Be Grammy lucky draws when they arrive. But now let's look at the cheetah print photo shoot we were all rubbed up. Over here we have the saddest part in my binders, the BTS World photo cards. Honestly, every time I come here, I'm to this part of my binder, I keep thinking, should I keep collecting these? I don't know. I think I originally pulled Jungkook for this one, Namjoon obviously, and these I obviously didn't pull. You get a full OT7 set in the limited edition box, but I didn't buy it. It was like too expensive. And here we have my legit tiny Taiwanese section because there's only 1 page. So we have Hobie eating, I don't know what, but he's hella cute, and Jungkook sleeping in his chair. I remember, I think it was the Bangtan Boom episode, and you just have him sleeping and the others readjusting his shirt because he was cold, and it was literally the cutest thing ever. I really want to get Jin and Yoongi's, but they're so difficult to find and so expensive. I did find Yoongi's, but it went way over my budget. It was even more expensive than Jungkook's, and I was like, nope. I am backing out at that point. So here we enter the Japanese section, Japanese albums. So here would be No More Dream, but I don't currently own any. And here are Boy in Love, sorry. And then we have Danger. I'm still missing Jungkook, and he's quite expensive. We have Wake Up, still missing Jin and Yoongi. For You. And then we have Kayonenka, missing Jin. Got lucky enough to get all of these except for him. That was really unlucky. Then we have I Need You. I Need You Yokohama, which is still missing Yoongi and Hosok. I Need You Christmas, missing all of them. I haven't really been checking out Japanese album lately, the photo cards, because the ones I'm missing are kind of expensive, so I'm not really looking forward to buying those. Then we have the Run, and then Run Handshake. Youth. Jungkook and Hosok look so similar, wow. It's the same angle, that same stripe on the front of the shirt. It's just so weird. And some bigger inclusion. These are from the Airplane Part 2 / Fake Love. I only have Hosok's little postcard for now. Then we have, here would be the Fake Love photo cards, and then I'm missing Jungkook's lights. Then we have lights for the bigger inclusion. I'm missing the postcard for most of them. And then we have Map of the Soul, The Journey. So this is the jacket cover, and then this is a fan club pre-order benefit. Missing all the other members for the rest. And so here we have the Map of the Soul Journey fan club. My friend is selling her collection, so I'm hoping she's selling me these 2 cards when she does. Then we have the regular version, and then we have the Universal, I believe, and the Universal Benefit. It's like a clear card, but it's not. I actually really love these. Like, Jungkook with blue hair is like, yes. At the end, I would be placing the best photo cards, but I'm not sure if I'm going to collect all of those. There are 8 photo cards per member, and I went on Mercury Japan, and prices are not great, to say the least. I might just get the cards from like that new photo shoot. I'm not sure for the rest. I'll get what I can, and maybe over time, you know. I don't really rush to get stuff, so that's how I'm hoping to go along with it. So that was my first binder. Let's get the second one. So here we have my DVD/miscellaneous binder. This is the binder I am thinking of making the most changes to, like separating into different sections, because there are so many different things in here. It's kind of absurd. Yeah, I have to think of it. So at the front we have a commissioned fan art from Woman95 on Instagram. This is actually a print of the commission. It was a traditional artwork, and then they, you know, scanned it, edited it. And this is a print from the traditional/digital artist known as Lord Izzy on Instagram and Twitter. I will link all of those accounts in my description, because most of them don't spell their username the way I'm saying them. So yeah. Then inside we have another fan art from For Infinity and another fan art from Lord Izzy. And you might realize that I have this thing of putting really colorful art with monochromatic art, and that's just something I really love doing. Then we have some more fan arts from WW period Tajia. They're just gorgeous. And another fan art from Black Moral, and this one is more on the gruesome side-ish. So at the front we have my very, very lonely Jungkook butterfly life photo. Yeah, I am hoping to collect these. It's just going really slow. Then we have another section, which is the membership. I don't know what I'm gonna collect for membership. It might be just like the second membership photo cards and postcards, and the Fort Kit like bookmark. I really love the Fort Kit styling. For the 6th one, it was my first time getting the membership, because before that it was on Interpark, and we didn't really have access to it as international armies. So yeah, I did get it from the first month because I had a suspicion there would be a pre-sale for the ticket sale, which there ended up being, so I was lucky. But because I didn't have the previous membership, I didn't get these renewal postcards. I had to buy them, and this was when I was a newbie collector, so I had no ideas about the prices. I probably overpaid for these. I think they were like 10 USD each. Definitely overpaid for those. Then we have the kids tickets. The movie tickets. I really love all the concept that they did. They were so fun. And then we have the Japanese fan club renewal photo cards. I don't think I will collect any of the older ones. I love the holos. I mean, who doesn't? I got all of these for pretty reasonable prices. I'm still missing Yoongi's Star and Yoongi's Heart, along with Seokjin's Heart. Used to be really cheap, but now it's really not the case anymore. Then we have concept book, which is like third section of my binder in just like a few pages. So yeah, and I got from mine originally, I got Yoongi's. It's just so pretty. I love these so much. But the prices have gone up a lot, I imagine, because of the new concept book, which will be added in this part of my binder. Also, this is Wings era. Wings era was like, yeah, that era. Yeah, then we have the first part of DVDs. I consider anything that has a CD a DVD. So these are the Season's Greetings 2014, because Diary 2014 had a calendar. The diary itself was the calendar. So this is the group postcard. Then these came as like a gift-ish to anyone who purchased the slogan, the diary, and I keep forgetting what was the third item. Oh well, I will add it in like the little, wow, caption. There, that's the word. So yeah, these are the first empty. Technically they should be part of like merch, first semester merch, but whatever, I'm putting them here. Then we have the Diary 2014 photo cards. I just missed out on Hoseok's like twice for reasonable prices, so I'm super angry at myself. Really hoping one day I will be able to get the two that I'm missing, but yeah, I'm crossing my fingers that one day I will find someone selling their photocard collection for reasonable prices. Then we have the Season's Greeting 2014. I really love these, and I'm so sad that I don't have Yoongi and Jungkook yet, but I can't find anyone selling them for good prices. Then we have some bigger inclusions. We have the Season's Greeting 2018 postcards. This was the first Season's Greeting that I purchased, although I remember this 2017 being sold in a K-pop store near my place. And that was back when I started buying BTS albums, and I was buying their tour DVDs, but not their Season's Greeting yet. Then we have all these bigger inclusions, though from Season's Greeting 2018. Then we have, no wait, those are 2019 actually. These are 2020 Season's Greeting. I know there are like pockets that are like 2 pockets that are larger and can hold these. I'm thinking of getting those because I just really don't like how it is like 1 picture per page. But then again, it's like 2 because they're back to back. Then we have the greeting postcards with like the hollow picture in the front. It's so cool. I really like how they did this, but yeah, I don't know what to call them. Then we have the lenticular for the Season's Greeting 2020. This is the one I pulled actually. I am not really focused on getting these just yet. Not on my priority. And this is the Season's Greeting 2021 Jungkook photo. Now we fall into the DVD, the tour DVD photo cards. So this is HYH on stage. I originally pulled Jimin and ended up selling him, which honestly I should have just traded him for Yoongi. But yeah, didn't really cross my mind. And for this one, I also pulled Jimin. Also just traded him for Yoongi. Again, Jimin really loves me for pulls. This is the epilogue Blu-ray postcard. And we have the Wing Store DVD photo cards. I originally pulled, oh yes, that's right, Jimin. That one I did trade. What did I trade him for? I traded him for Jin Euro Blu-ray and Hoseok Europe photo card. But I traded 2 cards. I traded Jimin Wings and Taehyung Third Muster. Yep. those were the two cards I traded. So originally I had Jimin, didn't trade him for any of these. For the Soul photo card, I originally pulled Jungkook. Then we have the, wow, a lot of stuff in my binder has been moving. We have the sticker thing from the Soul DVD there, that's the word. I'm getting tired. And I'm not even done with like the second binder. Wow. So here we have the New York photocards. This was my very first Hosok pull. I will never forget how happy I was to pull him. And then this was my very first Jungkook photocard that I purchased. I really wanted Jungkook and Hobi for the New York, and my friends also wanted Jungkook. They had purchased so many different DVDs of New York just to pull Jungkook, and they never once pulled him. And I purchased it, and I will never regret that decision. Then we have the New York Blu-ray. I didn't pull any of these because I don't buy Blu-ray DVDs anymore. I did once and never again. This card was so hard to get. I remember I was looking for Diary 2014 Jungkook back then, and I had found like 50 of those cards, but this one I never saw it. I think I saw it like 3 times in comparison. Like, Diary 2014 is supposed to be rare, and I found it like so many times. I was like, this is absurd. Why can't I find you but not this Blu-ray card? The day my friend and I found it, we were so happy. Then these are the postcards from the New York DVD and the Europe DVD. I'm hoping to get the Blu-ray ones at some point. Here we have the Europe photocard set and the Europe Blu-ray. I love Europe Blu-ray. It's so pretty. This Yoongi card, this Jin card. Oh my god, this Jin card is so pretty. I have to show it. I will never ever regret trading for this card. And then we have the Japanese Love Yourself, I believe. Love Yourself, Speak Yourself set. I don't know. What I love about this set is that they are perfect. Like, this one is horizontal, these are vertical, horizontal, vertical, and then horizontal. Like, it's as if they planned it for once. And then we have the Sao Paulo bookmarks. I'm still missing Jungkook. Please trade me. And then we have the London ones. What did I pull? Oh yes, I did pull Taehyung, obviously. For this one, I pulled Namjoon. Sold him. Because, yeah. By the time I received my pull and knew who I pulled, I had already purchased the others. So I was like, I'm just gonna sell him. This is from the Turnbuster. I think this is the first press, actually. The little, I don't remember. I remember buying my first press on BTS shop. BTS official shop. Oh my god. Back when we didn't have Weverse shop or Reply. And I remember I purchased 2 and I got Taehyung for both. So I gave one away to my friend for free. I was like, here, have him. The entire set for free. I didn't care. So yes, I didn't pull any of these. And this is one of my favorite sets of DVDs because Japanese photocards are always superior. Yoongi with cat ears, Jin with a kiss fist, Hosok with his little headband, and in yellow. He looks really good in yellow. And then Jungkook smiling with a flower crown. He is like, yes, everything is yes. And then we have the Venue photocards. I got these as like an impulsive decision, but now I realize it was a good thing that I was impulsive. Then we have the 4th fan meeting Japan. This card. I would see this card on eBay all the time. I don't remember why it was on eBay. Back when I was contemplating buying photocards but didn't know that eBay was not the place to buy. Thankfully, I rarely ever buy there. I would always see this card and I wanted it so bad. So bad. And then this Jin card was a gamble. I found it for $6. I was like, what is the likelihood of this being a real card? For $6? You know what? I'll take it. If it's fake, it was just $6. It was real, and it was in mint condition. So, yeah. This is the fourth muster. This was not a pre-order. It was just an inclusion, I think. Then I pulled a Jungkook for this version, and for fifth muster, I pulled Taehyung and traded him for Jungkook. Then we have the inclusion of fifth muster. We have the Hosok fifth muster Blu-ray live photo, I believe it's called. And then we have one of my favorite sets. Again, Japanese photocards are the best. And Jungkook pout kiss face. Yes. Yoongi is literally so cute in this card. Hobi in that gold. I just love the set. Jin is like in black with black hair, so it's hard to see, but at the same time it's like brings his face to the front and it's like beautiful face. Thank you, Jin. Thank you for gracing us with your beauty. I almost collected OT7 for the set because that Taehyung, Jimin, and Namjoon card, those cards, so good. I might cry. Then we have the Memories 2016. Still haven't done any progress on these because every time I see them, they're like over $100 and I'm not touching that. So yeah. I pulled originally this card. All the cards of Memory 2016 are just so good. Then 2017, I originally pulled, oh yes, it was Jin I pulled. And I didn't buy the Blu-ray because I think this was the first time we had a Blu-ray with photo cards. And I was like, oh, it's so expensive. All there is inside is a photo card. So yeah, no way. Now, people regret not buying it. I love the front of these cards because it matches. They all kind of match each other, all doing peace sign. And this Yoongi photo card is like the best thing ever because I don't know. The back, baby, you know, baby chick from the Festa, what was it? Festa 2017? Where they're dancing, learning the dance for 3J, and then Yoongi comes in and starts dancing. So cute. Then we have Memories 2018, and I originally pulled Namjoon, and I believe I sold him. I don't remember. I think that was what I did. Then we have the 2018 Blu-ray, and we have 2019. I'm kind of iffy about these cards because this is the same photo shoot from Persona version 3. The same photo shoot as the postcards from Persona. The same photo shoot as the broadcast from Boy With Love. And here is this photo shoot again. Big hit, you need to get creative. But I do really love the Blu-ray photo cards. I remember Blu-ray was not announced yet. But like the Memories was not announced yet, but we knew it was coming, my friend and I. And we knew there was going to be a Blu-ray because, you know, 2 years with Blu-rays, kind of figured. And I told her, watch it be Lotte Family Jungkook. And she said, no, please, no. And I was like, yes. And then when it came out, the announcement, I was like, I told you so. And then we have the Blu-ray live photos. Oops. And the rest of them. And then we have the summer package 2018, I believe. 2017 didn't have the big inclusion like these. Only the diary and a fan, which I still haven't ever used. This is the 2019 one. It's literally still in the box for the 2017 summer package. I really, really loved summer package 2019. The traditional Korean like aesthetic was so beautiful. Then we have winter package. Something I really love. I was really excited for something new after so many years of summer package. And now we're moving on to the next section of my binder, which is promotion collaborations, random stuff. So we have Bring the Soul. I did get this as my pre-order gift, and I pulled Jungkook lenticular in mine. I think most people actually did. For some reason, there were a lot of Jungkook lenticulars being pulled. And then we have In the Soup, still the best series BTS has released along with Bon Voyage. Jungkook is so cute. And the clear photos for In the Soup with Yoongi's pregnant pose. I will never ever get over that card. Then we have the pop-up store postcards. These are the pre-order gifts thing. Yeah, I like these. I quite do. And then we have the New York Live. I think I might have to change these to like a tour because it's kind of a concert. So I'm like, I might. It would make more sense there. Then we have the pajama photocards. I really want to place these higher in my binder because I want to look at them more. I don't go this far into my binders most of the time, and I just love staring at this Taehyung photocard, so yes, I definitely should move them. And then we have the Samsung photocards. I legit got this set just for this card. Not even gonna lie. Oh, and Jin. Look at him. This was, as I said last time, a freebie. Still a really pretty photo card, postcard. I don't know what to call it actually. And these are the perfume. It's double-sided. I don't remember what the perfume is called. It's VD Cosmetic perfume with BTS collaboration. I actually own the perfumes, and that is why I have these. What were they called? L'Atelier de Subtil. Yeah, I was really angry when I found out that they were not gonna sell those over like worldwide, and I was like, what? Like I love buying perfumes, so I was like, no. I did manage to find people selling them overseas, so I did get Hosok and Jungkook's, and I don't regret it. Honestly, they smell really good, but that's a personal opinion. That's how it is most of the time with smells. And with anything, honestly. Everything is subjective. So yeah, that was my second binder. A lot of rambling. Kind of figured. Let's get the third binder and, you know, close out this video. So, my third binder is my tour, festa, muster / fan meeting binder. What a mouthful. So at the top we have a Jungkook and Yoongi fan art, and there's a story about this fan art. Because basically every year, well before COVID at least, I would go with my friends to the anime convention in my city. And I believe it was in 2017, maybe 18, I don't remember. Might have been 18. I was going around commissioning artists because I love to support fan artists. And I fell across an artist whose style I really liked, and I commissioned them a Jungkook and Yoongi fan art. I actually think I have the fan art. Let's see. And here it is. So I did commission them. Oh yeah, it was in 2018. And yeah, I commissioned them this fan art. And then next year, I go to this convention again. And I come across art of BTS. And I'm like, wait, this is familiar. Like, the style is familiar. And I start talking to the artist. And she's like, wait, you're that person who commissioned me Jungkook and Yoongi last year. And I was like, yes. And she was like, well, you know, because you commissioned me BTS, I got curious and decided to look them up. And since then, I have become a fan and started becoming a fan artist of theirs. And so she sold me some of their fan arts and some of their stickers. And I was like, wow, I led to this person. I led to the existence of this drawing, technically, because I commissioned them. So yeah, I feel it's fitting that I have their art on my binder. And then here we have some more fan arts from Tajia. because yes, I love their art. And then we have another fan art from Black Moral, and this fan art is from Lang Paint, but I believe he doesn't post art anymore, so I'm not sure if the name that I will link in the description will work. Then we have BTS Army Bomb version 3. This was the first time we got photo cards in an Army Bomb. I think it definitely helped to sell more Army Bombs. I'm not sure which version I like, either the special edition or the first version. I think it might be this one because this Jin photo card is literally the cutest thing ever, so yeah, I'm perhaps biased. Also, Jimin, Fake Love Jimin was like, oh my god. Fake Love was a good era. Then we have the special edition for the Army Bomb photo cards for the tour that never happened. I'm so bitter. Then we have Wings. I do want to collect a lot more of the older stuff, like HYH on stage and the epilogue, but I'm kind of hoping to work a little more on the sets that I have currently before adding more stuff. For Wings, I don't believe I'm gonna collect the white version because they're harder to find and more expensive. And I mean, it's just the same photo shoot as the black one, so just collecting the black version. So we have Namjoon, Seokjin, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jimin, Taehyung. I love this Taehyung photo shoot. I really do. Jungkook, and the units. There's a lot of merch for Wings. I can really applaud anyone who decides to collect all of it. I won't. I'm gonna collect one set for OT7, and also I'm gonna try to do the frame photos, and there was something else. I think there was like 2 pictures of like each members, but I don't remember. I don't know what they were called. But yeah, that's all I think I will collect for Wings. Then we have Wings Final. For this I'm hoping to collect My Baseline, not OT7 because way too expensive, especially with the holographic photo card and the essay book photo cards. So yeah, no. I do have Jin for all sets. I have Jungkook, and I do have the last one, finally. And I have some of the units. Yeah, it's a slow progress. Then we have another OT7 set with Love Yourself. So we have 4 of Namjoon, 5 of Seokjin, 5 of Yoongi, 5 of Hoseok, 3 of Jimin. He's pretty hard to collect for the set, I find. Very slow progress. We have 2 of Taehyung here, but I do have most of his set on hand. And then Jungkook. Then we have the units. It's back when Big Hit had no idea how many cards they wanted to make for the units. And yeah. Then we have the Love Yourself Japan, and I want to do a clown move here. At first I only wanted to collect Rapline and Jungkook, but lately I've been thinking, what if I also collect Taehyung and Seokjin? But then I feel bad because I'm not collecting Jimin. It's that yellow shirt bothers me. It's too bright, it's too yellow. But if I collect 6 members, I'm gonna have to collect Jimin, even if I don't like his set much. So yes, clown moves. We'll see when I get to it. Yeah, so Namjoon and Jungkook. I do have Hoseok's full set secured, and I really want to get Yoongi before I decide to do any clown moves. And these are the passport photo cards. These are literally so cute. I just love these. Then we move on to Speak Yourself Japan. I remember the rage for these photo cards. Hoping to collect Baseline and Namjoon and the units here. And they were so expensive because they were Japanese merch, and those are not easily accessible to the rest of the world. Yeah, so we went crazy for that merch, especially the premium photos, and then Speak Yourself Final had the same premium photos, and I was like, you're kidding me. That was, I felt cheated. And these are the coin pouch photo cards. Then we have Speak Yourself Final. So we have Jin with his purple hair, Yoongi, Hoseok, Jungkook, long hair, and the units. I'm thinking of using 6 pockets for these units and the Speak Yourself Japan. I mean, it makes sense, right? There are 9, so there would be 3, 3, and 1 row. And these are there's 6 exactly, so it would fit perfectly in a 6 pocket. For Speak Yourself Final, I think I might want to collect Taehyung one day, but for now it's complete. I don't want to collect Namjoon and Jimin because of the cups in their like photo shoot. The cups feel awkward as a prop. Then these are the ring photo card, the first version. This Jin card, oh my god, with his kiss and the purple hair. That purple hair was like the best thing ever. I miss it. Then we have another OT7 set. I realize I have no self-control. So this is Map of the Soul tour, the tour that didn't happen. So I get there's now a mustard that didn't happen and a tour that didn't happen. So yeah, that's fun. I am still missing Taehyung number 7. Will I ever get that card? I mean, if I looked for it, maybe. And has anyone realized that the units are in the opposite order in terms of color scheme? Like, these are warm at the top, cool at the bottom, and here it's cool at the top, warm at the bottom. It's those little things that bother me. These are the card wallet. No, not the card wallet. These are the phone strap photo cards. And over here I would have the Tumblr photo cards from the one tour. So for one, I'm collecting, well, I collected Namjoon, Seokjin, Taehyung, Jungkook, and the units. I did want to collect Jimin, but I pulled like 8 times his number 5, so yeah, that was not happening. These are the backpack photo cards. I do tend to get my bias line first. Sometimes I wonder if I should not collect OT7 and just do bias line instead for these because they are expensive. And these are the 1 ticket for those who purchase the live. Still debating selling these and just keeping Taehyung, Jungkook, and Namjoon because they're kind of the cutest cards of the set. And then we have the postcard. For this one there were 2 of each members. I don't think I will get more because they're quite big and thick. They take a lot of space. And now we fall into Festa. So here we have Festa 2020 Moodlight photo cards. I do have the calendar, all the stuff for the calendar on hand, so those will be added in my next binder update, along with a lot of other stuff. But yeah, then we have Muster. So this is 4th Muster. I really want to collect for Musters and fan meetings. I want to do 2292 and then the 3rd fan meeting, like the photos and the postcards. I really love those, but for now I'm starting from 4th Muster. So I have Seokjin, I have Yoongi complete, I have Jungkook, and I'm going to be adding the units that I have on hand next time. I want to make the clown decision of also collecting Namjoon because I have Namjoon 4th fan meeting, and Namjoon with his peach hair is like, yes, thank you. What a serve. I have 2 of Jin. I have completed Yoongi for 4th fan meeting and also Jungkook. And I have 2 of the units. Again, a 6 pocket page would be a good idea. My very lonesome Hoseok binder photo card. Then we have 5th fan meeting. So here we have Jin, missing number 2, a full Hoseok set, a full Jimin set, 1 of Taehyung. He's so sad, not 1 card, and Jungkook. Then we have most of the units. I'm surprised actually with how many units I have. And 2 of the holographic cards. I really want to get the 3rd one, but yeah, that will happen when it does. I don't actively look for things, I just let them come to me. And these are the pop-up, I believe. I'm not sure if these are Seoul or if they're Busan. And it's not said on the back, so yeah, very useful. And then we have the 5th fan meeting. We have Jin. We have most of Yoongi's set. We have 2 of Hosok. 2 of Hosok. We have full Hosok set. 2 of Jimin. And 2 of Jungkook. But I actually managed to get some of Jungkook, so that's finally some progress. And finally we have this unit, which is my favorite unit. I think for pretty obvious reasons, considering the line. Yeah, I'm not collecting the other 8 unit cards because that's way too many. Thankfully, my friend has managed to get me a clipboard from the restock for BangBangCon. So I will finally complete OT7 for this. And these are the lenticular from the 5th fan meeting. Then we have BangBangCon, and I have Namjoon, and we have the keychain photocard for BangBangCon. That is the entirety of this binder. But considering I have full OT7 set of Soju coming, and like most of the photo cards that come with merch, I think this binder will soon be full, and I might need a 4th or 5th one. So yes, that is something I have to consider. I have to consider also minimizing how much I buy, because I think it's becoming kind of absurd. But yes, this was the entirety of my collection. Again, I will be posting a flip through where I don't speak, which is going to be much shorter, like, I hope, since I won't be rambling. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you next time for perhaps my community discussion, which was the other video that got deleted, or the reorganization of my binders. That is in my future plans. So yes, that was everything, and I will see you soon.